Hello, friends. How are you? How's things? Let me know down in the comments. I'm good. Um, I've been snowed in this week, and I actually finished shoveling out last night because I needed to go get some groceries. This has been an uncommon thing for me. Something that was very common when I was a kid was to get snowed in for a week or two each year. Since my kids have been born, this has happened maybe 3 times ever. Like every 5 years or something like that. There'll be a big snowstorm where we'll get kind of stuck in for a couple of days. The last time it happened was 4 years ago, I think. Something like that. The kids got stuck here. Maybe a little longer than that. I'm not sure. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been like just stuck. Like could I have gotten out? Sure. Malia's car, she has a Blazer, so it's 4-wheel drive and has good tires on it, and we probably could have gotten out of here. My car, definitely not. We live kind of, well, we live in a valley, but we don't live at the bottom of the valley. That's still a ways down, but the access road into here is up a pretty steep grade. So there's one way in and one way out of this little community, and it's a very steep hill. That's the worst part about that hill is it's woods, and so there's tree covers, the tree coverage over the whole road, which means the hill is, the sun doesn't shine up there very much at all, even in the wintertime. So it doesn't get melted off very well, and it can become a nightmare. But anyway, the point is, got out last night, went and got some groceries, went and picked up some things, because we're supposed to get like 3 more inches of snow tomorrow. So I'm going to get snowed back in for for how long it takes me to shovel the driveway. With my back, I mean, I did okay. I was hurting a lot last night. The first day I shoveled, I felt all right. Last night, I was in quite a bit of pain, and so I just kind of chilled for most of the evening. But I've been chilling for most of the week, and the one thing that I've recognized that is different about being snowed in now is that as a person who works from home, it's not nearly as fun. Snowed in the past meant, well, I can't make it to work, I'm going to call off. And that means I get to just do whatever I want. I get to read books or play music or come down here and work on projects or whatever. I don't get to do that now. Or I could. I mean, I guess I could still take the days off, but I don't have to, so why would I? I'll just work, which is fine. It just makes it feel a little more... I guess what I'm getting at is, if you work from home, what I want to know is, if you work from home and you can't leave, there's a situation like this, does it make you a little bit more stir crazy? I can recognize that prior to working from home, when I had an office job most of my adult life, getting snowed in was kind of a reprieve. Like, oh, cool, I get to basically, I have a good excuse for calling off of work. Or, in some cases, work would be shut down because of the snow. Like, nobody's coming in, so why would we show up, kind of thing. And it was like a little miniature reprieve. And I never got stir crazy because I had things to do. Like I said, I'll come down here and work on projects or something, or I'll build something upstairs. I'll draw, or I'll work on a board game that I've been working on. But when I'm snowed in, I'm stuck, and I have to work. It means that for some reason it's different. I don't know why. I don't know the reason. But working from home and being stuck, maybe that there is a little bit more cabin fever for some reason. I normally don't have cabin fever. I can sit here all day, every day, but I think it's the knowledge that I can leave, should I so choose, on a normal day. That without that knowledge, without knowing that I can get out if I need to, or I need to go somewhere, or I want to go somewhere, that's weird. It's a weird situation. Sometimes my curiosity is like, for instance... Nah, it's not important. There's just situations where it's like, man, I'd love to have X. Oh, I can just go do that. But this week it's like, I can't do that. So I'm just kind of making do with what I have sort of thing. You know, dinner meals this week have been just whatever I can come up with because I don't have a lot of ingredients that I would normally have because I haven't restocked in a week or whatever. And so it changes things. It's a very strange thing to admit that I felt different this time around than previous years, and a very unexpected feeling. But ultimately, I've done some things in the evenings that I felt really good about. I finished another book. I've read another book. I'll probably do reviews on those next week. I've been thinking about doing book reviews more as like here's what I read last week. Here's 2 books that I've read recently or something. But videos where I put the author and the title of the book in the title and in the description of the video and stuff, I get views on those because people want to know about that particular book, and so they'll look for it. Whereas doing like a compilation review video, I don't think that works out so much. So I don't know. I don't want to do another year of like here's 60 books I read or whatever. But if I could do reviews pretty regularly, I think that'd be cool. It kind of comes down to you guys. Like, what do you want to see? Are you okay with the book reviews? Do you care at all? I'd love to hear more about that in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this whole, what I could do this year in general. I know we've talked a lot about going out and filming other things, and I can do that, and I will. I will be doing more of that this year, but it's not going to be a daily occurrence. I just can't. I cannot do daily insert shots and daily editing. Like, I just can't do it. Not with a day job. And, I could potentially do it should this this channel start to find a bigger following, but doing this is just something that I do in my garage by myself sort of thing. I can't do the bigger stuff all the time. So I'm thinking about what I can do more often, and I'd love some thoughts on that. So I had some people reach out to me this week. I appreciate that. Please continue reaching out to me. Please, like I say all the time, you can call me, you can text me, you can email me, you can leave comments here. Social media, not so much. I will still check it if somebody DMs me or something, but I don't really open social media at all, unless I'm prompted to by somebody. So, yeah. I don't know. I was just thinking about being stuck. I felt stuck this week, but I have made something interesting that I hope to share soon. I hope to share that I have more something interesting to share. Is that cryptic enough for you? Okay, I'm done rambling. This video means nothing to nobody, so thank you for watching it. Please like and comment and subscribe and be excellent. I appreciate your friendship, and I'll see you again on Monday. Today's 1,000 plus little things happy, successful people do differently. We have been learning 12 things to know before letting go. Number 3, happiness is not the absence of problems, but the ability to deal with them. Imagine all the wondrous things in your mind might embrace if it weren't wrapped so tightly around your struggles, because it's not what the world takes away from you that counts. It's what you do with what you have left. I mean, I really agree with that. I've really had to learn through my marriage, my new marriage, that we still have problems, but that doesn't take away from my happiness in this relationship at all. In fact, it maybe even strengthens it because we have things to work on together, and I think that's really important.